This is just gonna have to do. I swear to God, I'm not adjusting this another time. If you see my feet, no, you don't. Hi. I'm just trying to get comfy here for our comfy, cozy reading. Hi, hello. My name is Sarah. I go by Willow Tree Tarot on TikTok and on YouTube. Willow Tree Tarot 333 to be more specific. This sweater I'm obsessed with. It was my sister's, and I waited so patiently for her to give it to me. And then she also got me I'm trying not to make too much noise, but a jellyfish shirt. I feel like I'm flashing you. It's to see my cool shirt, so it's worth it. It's a little bit noisy downstairs. I don't know if you can hear that. I personally don't mind. I hope we all don't. Oh, but that could be relevant to you somehow. It could just be like noisy where you are, or you could be like more sensitive to the noise recently or something. I don't know. Just feels significant. Ooh, my ear. My right ear is ringing so freaking loud right now. That actually scared me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It came out of nowhere and it's still going. Okay. So I think I want to start with the Green Witch Oracle deck to kind of. Okay, hold on. Can this like actually stop? Yeah, I just want to get like an energy check really quick so that you can kind of know if this is your reading or not. If you suck through my like awkwardness and my rambling and whatever, then this could very well be for you. Cats could be significant. This is Gloria, if you can see her. She's my roommate's cat. There's also Beanie, who usually is in here as well, but I think she's with my roommate right now. Alrighty. What is the overall energy of the person that I'm reading for right now? What is the overall energy for the collective that I'm reading for the person that's watching this video? What is the overall energy at the moment? This is one of my favorite. Ooh. Okay, we're at 3. With altar at the bottom. I was gonna say, you could be a spiritual person. I feel like you're in a period of like um, really grounding yourself. Okay. Altar at the bottom. This is one of my favorite cards. It's like a beautiful card. It's one of my favorite like pictures. Illustrations. I don't know what to call it. I like the picture. And I feel like these two, this is Hearth. I feel like they get really similar vibes as well. But anyway. And then snow is under that, so rest and contemplation. So we have the 3 cards that came out are So, which is planning, setting intentions, and optimism. There's a lot about positivity. So I feel like you could be coming out of a period of like a lot of, I'm hearing like grunt work when it comes to like hearing. Also, you could be working on your listening skills, or like understanding people is also what I heard. But I feel like you're coming out of a period of like maybe diving into your darkness a bit. Because this So card really gives me like it gives me a little bit more like, okay, this gives me kind of like sun and moon vibes. Okay, that's kind of what I was trying to get at. It gives me like this level of emotionality, is that a word? I think that's a word. It's coming to mind, so we're gonna use it. Emotionality. But like this level of almost like darkness. I was also thinking sadness, but not sadness in the sense of like, sorry baby, I need to scooch over a little bit. Not so much sadness in like a super negative sense, in the way that like, in the sense that you are like consumed by it, but more of like a past tense. Like I don't feel like you went through anything recently. I feel like maybe with this winter period, I mean, I feel like we've all been feeling it a little bit, whether you're a spiritual person or not, whether you're tapped in or not. I feel like um, seasonal depression is very much a thing, and I feel like it affects everybody, whether we realize it or not. The lack of sun and the lack of light really gets to us. Jesus, my ear ringing can be significant for you because like I don't experience as much ear ringing. Ooh, like I want to yawn to like pop my ear. Um, but I feel like you're coming out of a period of like being very heavy in your like darkness and like purging heartbreak and releasing a lot of things that you've been holding on to without realizing that you like need to let go of. Um, I feel like you've been learning a lot from the past in order to like plan for your future. I feel like you've been trying to like close out these negative thought patterns that you've been experiencing probably your whole life, or at least like a good chunk of it, that I feel like could have been heightened recently, because I do feel like this like past tense of something that you've had to work through recently, um, that is being triggered in the present, but the thing that it is triggering is from the past, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It will to whoever it's meant to. But I feel like you're coming out of that period and you have all these like, I feel like you just feel a little bit more enlightened because you've let go of quite a bit, but you've also learned a lot. So it's like you have these like new lessons that you've learned and this new knowledge about yourself. So it's like exciting and like this. I feel like you can feel yourself entering like a new chapter. Um, so much healing energy, so much positivity, so much optimism. Like even with this so card, it's like planning, setting intentions, and optimism. Even though it looks like a card that could be a little bit more emotional, a little bit more on the darker side, the meaning behind it is still very positive. And to me, oh my god, I'm hearing this so clearly. It's like everything is what you make of it. I feel like you are really alchemizing and transmuting things from your past and heartbreaks from your past in order to like, yes, get rid of them and purge them out and release them because they do not serve you anymore. But I feel like you're milking them dry for every lesson that you can learn from them before you set them free, so that you can go into this new chapter with like as much knowledge as possible. Like that third eye being so open in this picture is so significant. I feel like you've just been like awakening and awakening and awakening, to just different aspects and different layers of yourself, which also helps you open your mind and learn more about the different aspects and layers of like the universe and like humanity as like a collective. um, with the sun card, with the healing energy, happiness, comfort, and joy, we also, okay, I love this so much. I feel like you guys, you could be like alone right now. I'm getting very like a solitude kind of energy, because comfort came out twice in the sun and the hearth card as well. I didn't even realize that until now. But for you, um, yeah, hearth is safety, comfort, and spiritual connection. Sun is healing energy, happiness, comfort, and joy. It's like I feel like you're really creating a home within yourself with the hearth card as well. I feel like you're really starting to find comfort and safety within yourself. You're finding comfort in taking care of yourself and allowing yourself to just exist, to just be. I feel like you're just allowing yourself to, um I'm hearing like recharge after a period of like purging. I feel like you use so much of your energy to do very necessary and important work within yourself, and now you're coming out of it feeling happier and lighter and with a lot more optimism, and like you have more motivation to plan for the future, but you're not in a rush to do so, if that makes sense. You're right now is about rest is what I'm getting. And really like I'm hearing like soak in the safety that you're feeling within yourself, so can the comfort that you're feeling within yourself. Just like really allow yourself to be grateful for the place that you've gotten yourself in your life and for the places that you're going to get yourself in life as well. Because I feel like this is a time of rest before some like very pivotal changes in your life as well. I feel like this 2025 is going to be a very transformative year for you if it hasn't already. I mean, it feels like it has been internally already. So I feel like it's going to start projecting and reflecting slash mirroring into your external life as well. A lot of moving energy, to be honest. I feel like everybody's talking about moving. Um, so that could be significant. Um, okay, so if that's your current energy, hi, hello. If you just like my energy, you can stick around too. Just remember whether this resonates or whether you just want to hang out with me for a little bit, not to take anything too seriously. At the end of the day, this is really just for entertainment purposes and to help you connect with your higher self, with yourself, and with your spirit team on a deeper level, so that you can feel more comfortable and secure in yourself and not waste your energy focusing on the wrong things. Rather, switch the narrative, focus on the right things, create a very happy and abundant life for yourself. So, at the end of the day, these are really just here to act as a confirmation for what your intuition has already been telling you. So don't read into it too much. Take the messages that you are getting and move on with your life. With everything else, this too needs to be released. You should not be holding on to any messages that you receive. If you are actively trying to manifest something, the biggest part of it, in my opinion, one of the most important parts of it is detachment. You need to let that shit go so that it can find its way back to you. If you're holding on to something tightly, it's never going to find its way back to you because you're still holding on to it. So, anywho, with that being said, we're going to pull some tarot from the Whisper Tarot. This is the colored edition. It's from Amazon. My roommate got it for me for Christmas. Throat chakra feels very significant already, right off the bat. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there could be like conversation, like having to be taking place. Ooh, you could struggle a little bit with sciatica because that was just irritating me a little bit. Ooh. That's so funny because I was literally just thinking about how I was just thinking about this card, the tower, and how the other one of my roommate's cats, Beanie, she like chewed it after like the second day that I had it. But I just think it's so funny. The card that she picked to chew was the tower. So let's get into the tarot part of this. Ooh, I'm a little achy today. And what message do you have for the collective, for the person watching this? What message do you have for their highest good? I'm pretty sure I already knocked, but I tend to knock twice. What is the message that you have for the collective, for their highest good? What message do you have for the collective watching this for their highest good? Again, emphasis on rest. You could be feeling very restless because as soon as it came out, I knew that it wanted to be upright. But when I flipped it just to be sure, it went in reverse. I feel like you could be very restless maybe at the moment watching this video. I feel like this is kind of a reminder to rest. Yes, you have been acknowledging more how important rest is for you. I feel like now you are being really called to put that into action. You could actively be doing that right now, but if you aren't and you are in that restless energy, then just take this as a sign to take your rest a little bit more seriously. But I'm going to get a couple more and then I'll get some clarifiers. Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. I'm not going to speak too soon. Let me pull some more cards and I will get some clarifiers. I want one more card actually. Pick one more. I'm just going to say this. There's a potential that it's love related. And if you do not want to hear a love message right now, because I am. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. So I'm getting like really annoyed. So you may not. You may want to like save this video for a later time if you're resonating with it, because you may not be in the mood to hear this. Because I am getting frustrated. I am getting frustrated, but I am going to take that because I'm literally knocking on my ass a little bit. I love love. I'm such a lover girl. Do not get me wrong, but when all the messages that I read and that I receive are like love related, it gets like a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm really truly I feel called to be here to give guidance and to help bring you guys back to yourself. And I love to read on healing. I love reading on the healing aspects of it, on like your side of it. But like the love side, people get so stuck on it. And like myself included, I got stuck on it. Which is part of the reason why it kind of frustrates me a little bit. Because I understand how easy it is to get stuck in it. Which is why I always say, please remember detachment. Detach, detach, detach. Okay? Whether you want something to come in or not, detach. So you just not want to hear about love, because I went on that ramble for a reason. You could be like, you want love, but you're getting really fed up and you could be losing hope a little bit. You could just be having some like not great experiences in the romance department. So, and again, like I was saying earlier, like I feel like you're single. I don't feel like you're in a relationship. You could have been single for a long time and you're starting to really kind of like lose hope that you'll find the type of person that you're looking for. Um, just please remember that the love you are looking for and the love that you want exists because it exists within you. The love that you want is already within you. Therefore, it can also exist with another person, okay? Please always remember that. I'm going to get some clarifiers. This is most likely going to be a love reading, so just hold on. Or if you don't want that, you can always come back later or not come back at all. Free will, baby. Alrighty, Four of Swords. Can you please clarify the Four of Swords for me? Ooh, that came out like super fast. That was the Ace of Swords. Amelia Moore. You've been having like super intense dreams recently too that have been giving you a bit of clarity on situations as well. Clarity on past traumas. I feel like you could be learning a lot of lessons through your dreams. You could also be somebody who has like very lucid dreams, you could prophetic dreams as well. I feel like because with the Four of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Swords, I feel like, again, I apologize for hearing the noise. It's very noisy downstairs. But Ten of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Swords, it really gives me the vibe that like your dreams have kind of given you clarity on cycles that need to be closed out in your life. This could be like mental cycles. This could be like things within you, like narrative thought processes, stuff like that. Could also be like um relationships that need to end. It could be like job cycles that need to end. But I feel like you're receiving these messages through your dreams, which could also be spilling into your day life, which is I think where the big message of rest is coming through, because I feel like you don't like, yes, you're resting. You could be sleeping like crazy, but you just don't feel rested because of your dreams. I feel like that's why it's so important to like take things easy right now. Do what you need to do to like take care of yourself, but don't overexert yourself. Now is not the time to start any projects. Now is the time to recharge your battery because of these cycles that you're closing out internally right now. I feel like there's so much going on like inside of whoever I'm talking about. Like I feel so tired. My head is hurting a little bit. I'm getting a little bit cold and like shaky. You could be having like flu-like symptoms. always get checked out by the doctor if you feel called to, if you like feel like you need to. But it could also be like ascension symptoms because of these cycles that you're closing out and like the progress that you're making. But again, doctors are here for a reason. If you're ever unsure, please use your own discernment and go to the doctor. Alrighty, can I get King of Wands, please? Three of Swords. No, okay. So this, okay. Again, so this could have to do with like a person from the past who broke your heart. King of Wands energy. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody that, okay, so I'm getting an X. I'm getting X vibes. So this could, you could be receiving dreams specifically regarding an ex that like broke your heart with the Three of Swords. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, I don't get like a super malicious, like with the Three of Swords, it's really like like ripped you a new one, not gonna lie, and like knocked you down. I don't think this person did anything in particular to do that. I'm getting, it's just the ending that really like hurt like a, you know. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, this gives me the vibe that you could potentially feel like the ending of this was just because of like a lack of interest. This person, you could just believe that like this person didn't have the same feelings as you were, like lost feelings. Didn't want to say anything, something like that. But I'm not getting super like this person like cheated on you or like abused you or anything like that. I feel like this person in and out could have been very quick, very short lived, very like fast. I heard like a blur. Two of Cups, Two of Cups. But I feel like you're really releasing this. Also, this is a very specific message, but the part of what could have sparked this is you could have met somebody. I keep touching my nose. That could be significant for you somehow because I don't feel like I normally do that, or maybe it's something that I'm just not super aware that I do. But anywho, seven as well. I'm noticing you could have met some people that remind you of people from your past. You could have met somebody that specifically reminded you of your ex, and you saw through the bullshit this time, I feel like. And I feel like that could be also where this clarity is coming from. I feel like you are getting clarity left, right, and center, whether you want it or not. I feel like you're dreaming about it. You're receiving messages, and I feel like you are so in tune and so connected right now. You don't even need this message. I'm like, why am I here exactly? But okay, can we clarify the Two of Cups, please? What is this Two of Cups energy? Nine of Cups. Okay. And is this from the past or is this something new? Because this, I don't know if you can see the cards laid out, but there's like, these two are super close together. They're like pretty much on top of each other when they're laying down. And then same thing with these ones, are like super close together when they're laying down. But then there's this like divide in between them. So I'm almost getting like a past. Sorry if you could hear that. A past and like a present future vibe, kind of low-key. Because I don't like reading about exes coming back. That's not my favorite thing. But I mean, this person could be coming back. I just don't hold on to anything. Don't hold on to anything. I'm just a messenger. Ten of Wands. I want to be in reverse. Yeah. Okay. I kind of want one more for. Oh, and the Ten of Cups on the bottom. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And the Knight of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. And the World. Okay. Whatever your wish fulfillment in love looks like, whether it is this person from the past or whether you want something new, whatever you are actively manifesting in to come into your life in regards to romance, in regards to love, you are receiving that because you have been letting go of what I'm hearing, what your wish fulfillment used to look like, and also the burdens that came with that. Just all the burdens. We have all the tens out here. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. And I'm sorry, but like the ones that we want in reverse are in reverse, and the ones that we want upright are upright. Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands in reverse usually gives me like a releasing kind of energy. So it's like it gives it a little bit of a past tense, kind of in the same sense as like the energy that I was getting from the Green Witch's Oracle, where it's like um, you're coming out of the tail end of it. So you're starting to come out of it, but you're still feeling the repercussions of it a little bit. So you're drained and you're tired, but you're like, you are feeling a little bit lighter and a little bit more enlightened because you have let go of so much. It's just a process, like nothing happens overnight. Um, but you're coming to the end of this process. Um, and with releasing the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords, you're making space for the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles in whatever way that looks like for you. This could be somebody new. This could be somebody from the past. We have Judgment on the bottom here as well, which is why it's giving me like manifestation is giving me karma in a positive sense. I mean, I believe all karma is honestly, karma isn't positive nor negative. It is whatever the heck you make of it. Karma is just simply lessons. It is just an opportunity for you to learn. So we've all been karmics in people's lives. We've all experienced karmics in our lives. Karma comes and goes in waves. It ebbs and flows through life, and it's just about what you give out into the universe that determines what you receive from it in regards to your karma. Anywho, if you really like want to know more about it, you can do research. There's lots of videos and stuff online. I'm not the best about going into detail about it. I have my own internal understanding of the world. It's hard for me to get to translate that to others. So I always just inform them to do their own research and to create your own opinions. Any whoozy. The Lovers, please. Can you clarify the Lovers for me, please? Knight of Cups. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like one more wants to come out. The Hangman. Yeah, I feel like with this, so pretty much I feel like a broken record at this point, to be honest. I feel like this whole reading has just been me. This could definitely be like, this is a new beginning overall, whether it's a person from the past or if it's a new person, but it is a new beginning. And it's like a new cycle being started for yourself. You're going back to square one, whether that is with somebody um, familiar from this life or familiar from past life or somebody completely brand spanking new that you've never even experienced before. Take it however that resonates because it is collective. That will kind of, again, vary. But overall, you guys are closing out cycles, releasing things in order to make space for this Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, wish fulfillment type of energy, this new beginning with the Fool. With the Knight of Cups, the Hangman, and the Lovers, I feel like this could be coming after a period of also having some realizations about what it is that you want out of love, what it is that you want out of a partner, what your love language specifically what your love languages look like to you specifically too. With the Knight of Cups, that gives me kind of like love language energy. Five Pentacles in reverse. I heard reevaluating your worth. I feel like maybe you still weren't seeing yourself in the clearest of light. I feel like maybe it was a step up, but maybe you just took another step up in terms of like how you see yourself with the Hangman as well. Yeah, just like epiphanies and like realizations about your growth and about how that has changed and affected how you view others and how you view love and how you accept love and give love and view life. And I feel like you're really starting to learn not to like take any shit from people and not to take anything less than what you want and what you are deserving of and what you are worth. The Emperor popping out as well. I feel like you could also be releasing a lot of conflict, a lot of internal conflict as well with the Eight of Swords. But again, like not accepting anything that's gonna like ruin the progress that you've made or like stir up chaos in the peace that you've created. We also have masculine energy popping out here as well. You could be either really owning in your masculine energy, taking control of your masculine energy, or manifesting a masculine energy. Take it however resonates, but masculine energy is relevant here as well. I want to pull some oracle cards from the Dreamscape Oracle just to give you some guidance. Actually, first, I want to pull some message cards because that's where the masculine energy card came from. Okay, girl. What are you going to do? So right now you're showing everybody your booty. You gonna lay down? Come lay down. Come lay down, girl. Like, seriously, what? Bean. Come on. Okay, are you gonna snuggle? Come on. Bean. Bean. What? Get on. Get on here. What are you doing? Okay. Any specific messages that you want the collective to hear right now? Just any specifics. I don't know how to talk to you. There's a song, I don't know what song that's from, but one of the cards here is I don't know how to talk to you. You make me nervous. Self-care. That's not for you. How about you don't do that? Sun. So there, if a sign comes out, the sun. So sun is so significant. The sun did come out today, and it like made my day. So you could be like, you could call yourself a flower because you love the sun so much. It's the way you walk. It gives main character energy. Okay, we are going to try this again because it stopped recording. We love that. We love that so much. We have main character energy. I had masculine energy come out. I don't know where it cut off, so we're just going to like start fresh with this one. If I look upset, I had to take a break because this has been happening like so much. And I think one of the lessons that is trying to come through for me is I've been giving up a little bit too easily. First time it like doesn't go right, I'm like, okay, I'm not meant to do a message right now. I'm like leaving it. Like I'm done. Like I'm getting too easily frustrated at the moment. Part of it is because I like quit nicotine. I am almost 6 months no nicotine though, so it has been getting easier. But I find since quitting, that has been my biggest thing is like I am a lot quicker to anger, obviously, because I don't have something to suppress it anymore. But it's I need to get better at like working through things rather than like dropping it so fast, you know? That's something that I'm realizing. Anywho, so you could be realizing the same thing. We could be twinsies because I say everything for a reason and I don't talk about myself very often when I do videos like these, or I try not to. But what are some specifics, some confirmations, some qualities about the collective, the person that I'm reading for, just to give some extra confirmation, some extra guidance? What are some messages? What are some little extras? Some little extras. Let's see. Oh, we have Venus. You'll be paying attention to your Venus sign more, and specifically in terms with like how you're dressing. Maybe you could have a Cancer Venus. because Cancer came out as well right after. I see you. People could feel like you see them or you see right through them, because I heard see through, and then specifically the song see through, which I don't remember who it's by, but I'll put it either in the description or like on the screen somewhere. Like, pop up for a second. Main character energy is still there as well. I'm actually gonna take that, I think. I want to cook for you. You could love to cook, or this could be somebody specifically coming through, because like I did mention, there was a little bit of love energy, so there could be somebody that you know that, or that knows you, that wants to cook for you, somebody that sees you very clearly, sees you in a very like loving, relationshipy kind of way. I heard companion kind of way with Venus as well, especially Cancer under Venus, because Cancer is a very like loving, comforting, very like emotional sign. New routine. You could be starting a new routine, being called to start a new routine. You could have green eyes or hazel eyes as well. I'm seeing that as being significant. Oh, that's too many. Let's see. Okay, we'll take this chunk. Gentle lover. So you could be like a very gentle person. I also heard like you don't know the amount of like pain or amount of chaos or amount of like hurt that it took to become this like gentle. You could be really like wanting, like I also heard when it comes to like changing what your like wish fulfillment kind of looks like and the epiphanies behind that, I feel like you're realizing that you want like a gentle lover as well. I feel like you want something that's more of like a slow burn. You could be very used to like hot and heavy, 0 to 100, like you can go from like barely knowing each other to like living in each other's pockets so quickly, and then as always there's nowhere to go but down, you know. Once you make it to, when you go 0 to 100, there's nowhere left to go but down. You could be very mysterious. Green hair can also be significant here as well. You could love to dye your hair different colors. But yeah, I'm definitely getting like you want something that's like a slow burn type of energy. This could also be the type of energy that you're manifesting without realizing it as well. There could be somebody kind of in your vicinity that could be like a friend of yours that sees you and like wants to cook for you. That like wants to be that like friends to lovers. That's like a big old softie. You could also be a big old softie. Like I said, I could be speaking to a masculine as well, because that card did come out, and in the tarot that we pulled, there was the King of Wands as well. So I could be speaking to somebody in their masculine energy. That's not gender specific, if I didn't mention that before, if that was part of the thing that got cut. But you do not have like, it's all gender fluid. We all flip flop between our masculine and feminine energies, and we all have one that we kind of feel our most comfortable selves in. It's just about finding a balance of both, really. But you could be somebody that is most comfortable in their masculine energy, but you don't have to identify as any type of way or any type of person to also be in your masculine energy. 444 could be significant. Again, with that past energy, can we start over? That could also just be something that maybe didn't get off the ground fully, because there could be like some of you that want like somebody from the past back, and there could also be some of you that are like no, and you are only looking for something new. Take it however it resonates, because again, it gets tricky with collectives in this way. So it's gonna vary depending on the person. So let's get a couple more before I get some guidance. Cardinals could be significant. You could be tall. This person could be tall. That's too many. I want to kiss you so badly. So there's definitely somebody in your energy that has a little bit of a crush on you. I'm not gonna lie. Go for a walk. You could be quite traditional. This person could be quite traditional. You could have a crush on somebody. You could be feeling this way towards somebody, as well as also what I'm hearing, masculine energy again popping out. But yeah, I'm gonna let the cats do their thing really quick. I'm just gonna open the door. And then I'm going to pull some guidance cards as well for you guys. I've already done all this, but I'm going to do it again. The first time around, the cards actually were very accurate and they confirmed everything that I was talking about in the reading. So I'm very disappointed that that part didn't come through, but we got the Selkie card. They're also on the bottom. We got the octopus, and then we also got the harpy eagle the first time. I don't want to pull all the same ones, but moral of the story, the harpy eagle just confirmed about the dreams mostly and receiving a lot of like epiphanies and like messages from your spirit team and from your higher self through your dreams and like through random things. Octopus really confirmed to us that like you may be juggling a little bit too much right now or feeling called to juggle a little bit too much right now, and it's really about creating a list of priorities. I heard make your list, check it twice, like Santa Claus. Um, but really making sure that you're not like overdoing it right now, but prioritizing your time and like organizing your time wisely and preparing and planning for things, yes, but not focusing too much on your attention on things that have not come into your life yet. But instead, because that stuff is probably giving you anxiety because you can't deal with it all just yet, focusing your attention on the little things that you've been like neglecting. Like I'm hearing like doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, like things like that. Just like the little, not little, but like the less. I don't really know how to phrase this, but like the things that the self care things that can get swept under the rug a little bit sometimes because of the busyness of life and things like that. I just feel like there's some things in your life that require your attention that um, you need to give your attention to rather than trying to um, deal with things that cannot fully be dealt with yet, is what I'm hearing. Moving could be significant. I feel like I've said that a couple times. And then with the Selkie, that one was talking about shape shifting and let me actually read that one really quick. And sixes were very relevant. Yeah, it's like the Selkie was just confirming the like there's some control issues happening where it's like you're trying to control things that are out of your control while not controlling things that are within your control. And now is the time to switch that narrative and to focus your control on things that you can and let go of the things that you can't control. So now we're going to see what comes out this time around. So, what is the guidance for the collective? Profit, guidance, anything that they should be focusing on right now. The spring. I kind of love that they're all different because technically you get like 6 of them now. The seer. Alrighty, so these are the 3 that we got. I hope that you can like see them clearly. Alrighty, I love these cards. They are so beautiful. Number 33 again breaks down to 6. Sixes are so relevant. 33 or 3s could also be significant. I also flipped to number 13 as well. So again, 3s. All right. So the seer says that they know they have the power to open their third eye and see past what is known and peer right into the unknown. The seer honors the gifts the gods have bestowed upon them. They allow their image. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. I need my glasses. Hold on, I can't read it. That's why. Struggling. Let me start over. They know they have the power to open their third eye and see past what is known and peer right into the unknown. The seer honors the gifts the gods have bestowed upon them. They allow their imagination to tell them what will come and how to manage the flow of information. Snakes wrap around their neck, protecting, defending all the words and visions of the seer. Going up to meet them invokes the will of the gods. Are you ready to hear what they have to tell you? Can you handle the news they will tell you about what is coming into your life, for better or for worse? The meanings can be listened to the universe in order to bring in bring the dreams of insight, and locate the balance between fate and free will. So again, it's like also the snakes and stuff, it was giving me Medusa energy. And as I was reading that, I was thinking of that so card and how you were deeping into the darker aspects of your past and your trauma and your like where triggers are stemming from. And I feel like you could have some, if you understand what I'm trying to get at with the Medusa um, imagery and what she can symbolize for women and for people in general, then I'm just going to keep it at that. If you know, then you know. That's all I'm going to say. It did bring it to mind, so that could have been an aspect of your past that you've been diving into. It doesn't have to resonate, but it could. But again, it's like everything's about balance. It's like I feel like you're receiving a lot, and you're seeing a lot that is yet to come. But you know, it's like there's inner knowing that certain things are going to change in your life, and you're like trying to prepare for that change and make that change happen now, when in reality you're just supposed to stay aware of the change. Yes, prepare for it, plan for it, but there's other things in your life that require focus before you can fully take control of whatever this change is, because it hasn't fully happened yet. You've been made aware of it in some way, shape, or form. I'm not too sure how that is going to resonate for each of you, because again, collective. um but it's like learning to take this information, not let it take control of you, have control of it, and balance out what you can control and what you can't control just yet, and not letting that control you. Again, just keeping your focus where it should be. All right, and then we have the spring number 13. That is so funny. It's just a little bit funny. Okay, this card is so beautiful too. I love this card. Alrighty, so this one says, a red-headed maiden sits at the edge of the sacred water. She leans forward, seeking out images and answers from the surface of the pool. She has a desire to belong, to fit in with her kin. Stars stretch across the sky behind her, illuminating the blackness. The light enables her to see clearly and to follow the path. Each star is a gift of hope, a promise that a better future will come. No matter what, many waterfalls and springs flow around the maiden. Water is a healing symbol, as the springs bring life-sustaining nutrients to every living creature, both sick and healthy. It's funny because Cancer came out as well, and that's the only sign that came out, like zodiac sign that came out fully, because we did see Taurus, but it didn't fully come out like Cancer did, and that's a water sign, which is really funny. The meanings can be allow water to cure you and release your emotions and anxieties. Self-care is very important, making sure to prioritize those aspects of life as well, like going to the doctor, things like that. Could even just be as like doing your laundry, cleaning your space, like those types of things that have maybe been a little bit neglected um in the busyness of life, and through the like focusing on the darker aspects of yourself. I feel like you could have gone through a little bit of a depression period, if I'm being completely real. And now there's just a bit of, I feel like, pickup that needs to happen before you can fully like give this new incoming opportunity, this new incoming change, like your full focusing attention and control. There's other things that require it first. All right, and then finally we have the Prophet, number 21, which condenses to 3 as well. Alrighty, and the Prophet says, humanity has always been drawn in by symbols. They stick with us, creating a language of their own. Beware of high tide, skip the 13th floor, toss salt over a shoulder. The prophet knows the value of these signs. They appear subtle, whispering small curses and boons to those who listen. The prophet knows where to look for these signs, both in the external and the internal worlds. She befriends the snake. She takes on an otherworldly air. She is a pearl of profound wisdom from which you can learn when you are ready to ask and receive. The meanings can be follow the signs you are receiving, listen to the voices inside you. Literally. At least these are also confirming everything that we've been talking about. I really hope that this is recording. I swear to God. Again, just like listen to your intuition. As always, all my messages are really just a confirmation to listen to your intuition. But I feel like for this collective, you've done such a beautiful job releasing and purging out things from your past and triggers from your past and working through things and learning from them as well. But don't get caught up in the anxiety of what's to come. Keep yourself grounded, keep yourself present. Remember that rest is just as productive as being like physically productive. Cut yourself some slack a little bit. I feel like you're doing a little bit too much. Again, that octopus like juggling everything all at once. It's like you're trying to be all the best versions of yourself all at once when you are really only capable of being one at a time. So you really shouldn't push yourself to be more. But anywho, I say everything with love. I love you guys. If this resonated, please let me know. I love hearing about that stuff. And yeah, remember not to take things too seriously. Don't hold on to anything. Release it, let go, detached, focus on the things that maybe you're neglecting a little bit, things that could require your attention. If you have pets, maybe give your pets some extra love in. But yeah, don't stress yourself out too much. You're doing a really amazing job right now, and if nobody's told you yet, I'm very proud of you. It is not easy to heal and to live in awareness. It is super draining, and that's where rest is so freaking important. And rest isn't always sleep. It's also what we do while we're awake as well. You know. So, anywho, like I said, I hope that this resonated. If it did, please let me know. I love hearing about that stuff. I love being connected with you guys in that way. Um, we are crossing paths for a reason. I will see y'all in the next one. I love y'all.